Yo guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here, and this one I got a Michigan football video. Gonna be going over all the jersey numbers revealed for all 13 early enrollees for the Michigan football team. With spring ball just beginning, we finally get to see the numbers that have been given to all the early enrolled true freshmen in the class of 2022. So we're going to be going over all of that, and also the 8 former Michigan football players now on the Michigan coaching staff. Going to be talking about that at the end of the video. So other than that, hope you guys do go ahead to enjoy this video. If you did, please drop a like, and if you guys are new around here, I'd really appreciate it if you could go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and other than that, let's get right into today's video. Alright, so we're obviously going to start with the, the jersey numbers for all the freshmen coming in. Going to be starting with Darius Clemens. He is a 4-star wide receiver in class 2022 and a very good wide receiver from Portland, Oregon. He will be wearing the number 0, and actually will be just the 3rd Michigan player ever to wear number 0 after Giles Jackson and Andre Seldon left in 2020 from Michigan. So Darius Clemens will be wearing the number 0, and then Will Johnson, obviously the 5-star cornerback recruit, will be wearing the number 2. He actually takes Brad Hawkins' number 2 from last season. So Will Johnson probably will be starting next season as well. Will be wearing the number 2, so look out for that number in Will Johnson. And then Keon Sabb, the 4-star safety that actually committed to Clemson, then decommitted and committed to Michigan, enrolled early here. He will be wearing the number 3. Number 3 number actually went unused on the defensive side of the ball last season. And he's actually another player that might start as a freshman next season as well at the safety position or somewhere on the defensive side. Moving on to the 3-star wide receiver, Amorion Walker. He will be wearing the number 4. There's actually no competition for the number 4 on the team, as Dan Villari actually wore it last year. He's now transferring to Syracuse, the former Michigan quarterback. So Amorion Walker, the tall wide receiver, very shifty. He'll be wearing the number 4 jersey. Moving on, we got the 4-star defensive lineman, Derek Moore. He will be wearing the number 8. And number 8 jersey actually went unused last season as well on the defensive side. And apparently William Mohan actually wore the number 8 jersey, but he transferred. So Derek Moore will be wearing the number 8 jersey. Moving on, we got the quarterback, 3-star quarterback, Alex Orji. He'll be wearing the number 10. Now, he is actually currently sharing a number with redshirt freshman wide receiver Christian Dixon. They both are wearing the number 10 jersey, so by the beginning of the season, one of them will either have to change their number or move to the defensive side. So Alex Orji wearing the number 10 right now, as well as Christian Dixon. Moving on, we got the 4-star athlete, Cody Jones. He will be wearing the number 12, and obviously number 12 was worn by Josh Ross. Jones will be a defensive back here at Michigan, so he'll be wearing the number 12 here at Michigan. And then obviously the 4-star wide receiver, Tyler Morris, he will be wearing the number 13. Now, Iman Dennis and kicker Jake Moody wore number 13 for Michigan last season. Iman Dennis was actually a defensive back for Michigan last season, but he has actually moved to number 37 and is now listed as a wide receiver on Michigan's roster. Moody will keep his number 13 as a special teams player, so that should be no problem. But Tyler Morris will be wearing number 13 on the offensive side. Then we got another 3-star quarterback, Jaden Denegale. He will be wearing the number 16. Now, he's actually going to be wearing the same number as walk-on quarterback Davis Warren. So again, one of them will either have to change numbers or change positions or not play in 2022. So Jaden Denegale will be wearing number 16. And then we got the amazing 4-star tight end Colston Loveland coming in here. He's going to be wearing the number 18. He's actually sharing the number with walk-on quarterback Max Whitwer. So again, one of them will obviously have to change numbers, but Colston Loveland will obviously keep the number 18 probably. And then moving on, we got 3-star cornerback, Miles Pollard. He'll be wearing the number 24, and nobody is currently wearing the number 24, so he will be that number on Michigan. Then we got 4-star defensive lineman Mason Graham. He'll be wearing the number 55. Obviously, number 55 worn by David Ojabo last season, and with him gone, that opens it up. So Mason Graham will be wearing number 55. Then we got the 3-star offensive tackle Connor Jones. He will be wearing the number 60. And actually, nobody has actually worn the number 60 on Michigan since 2014. So he will be wearing number 60. And then we obviously got the transfer center from Virginia, Alu Aluwadami. We obviously needed a center as we actually lost 2 offensive linemen, but we obviously got a center. So we placed one of them, and he is a very good one. He's actually the number 2 offensive line transfer this cycle and number 2 Big Ten transfer in this cycle in 2022. He'll be wearing the number 55 also, except he will be on the offensive side. So him and Mason Graham will be fine, both wearing the number 55, but both on different sides of the ball, obviously. So obviously that's not all the Michigan football commits in the class of 2022. However, that is just the early enrollees. We still got 4-star safety Zeke Berry, 4-star linebacker Jimmy Rolder, 3-star defensive lineman Big Boy Kenneth Grant, 3-star tight end Marlon Klein, 3-star offensive tackle Alessandro Lorenzetti, and then 3-star linebacker Micah Pollard, 3-star safety Domini Dent, 3-star running back CJ Stokes, 3-star linebacker Deuce Spurlock. Those are the rest of the commits that did not enroll early. So yeah, those are all 13 commits that enrolled early. That's the jersey numbers they will be wearing next season, and then obviously the one transfer center from Virginia. Moving on now, we got 8 former Michigan players that will now be on the coaching staff for Michigan. Jim Harbaugh, we talked about this a lot. He is going after former Michigan players and putting them on the coaching staff. The latest is obviously Denard Robinson, and also obviously we got the 7 other coaches. So we're gonna list them all. Obviously starting with the head coach Jim Harbaugh, the former Michigan quarterback, and then obviously Mike Hart. How could you forget him? The former Michigan running back. Just a great first year for him last season as the running backs coach. And then the wide receivers coach, obviously Ron Bellamy, former wide receiver, and then former defensive lineman. Outside linebacker Mike Elston coaching the defensive line, and then Grant Newsome, the tight ends coach, former left tackle at Michigan. Chris Bryant, the director of player development, was actually a player in the 2011 through 12, but was injured in the 2012 preseason after expected to win the right guard position. He remained with the program and was retained when Jim Harbaugh took over the team in 2015. And he's now listed as the director of player development. Then obviously the newest one, Denard Robinson, getting the role of assistant director of player personnel, the former great Michigan quarterback Shoelace. He is now on the team as well. We covered that in a whole video a couple days ago. And then Doug Mallory, defensive analyst. Mallory played defensive back at Michigan from 1984 to 1987. So those are all the former Michigan players now on the coaching staff. Jim Harbaugh has obviously gone this route, trying to get former Michigan players back on the team, and it's going to help with recruiting and just players coming here because they know the culture here, they know the program here, and they know what it takes to be a Wolverine and what it takes to win here. They're familiar with everything around this program, so I think it's very cool to have all these former players, including Denard Robinson, Mike Hart, all those great offensive players that played here at Michigan. It's going to help tremendously, for recruiting and for player experience here at Michigan, just giving them, the more experienced talk from former players other than just Jim Harbaugh. So other than that, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of the coaching staff, the 8 former Michigan players now on the coaching staff, and also the recruits. If you guys have any questions on the recruits or anything for their jersey numbers or anything about recruiting wise for Michigan, let me know down in the comment section below. Try to answer it as much as I can. And other than that, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please drop a like, subscribe for more. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.